Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I am going to be comparing story mode versus normal mode for the new boss Zamorak. So I will be comparing the dungeon loot as well as the normal loot. I did complete a run on story mode and a few runs on normal mode, so I'm just going to be comparing that. It is a pretty small sample size, so we won't be able to draw a certain conclusion, but it will give us an idea of what to expect from both modes. So upon release, my first encounter with Zamorak was on story mode. I wanted to basically just get my bearings, understand the elite dungeon and where to go, and also you can actually go through the mechanics with Zamorak and you can sort of prepare yourself for normal mode where the damage is much higher. So if you are doing story mode, the damage is reduced by 90%, so it is much easier, and I really didn't have any problem at all going out throughout this dungeon on story mode. The boss fight too was actually quite easy as well, so it is a nice way to sort of learn the boss. It does allow you to go through all the mechanics, so you can really figure out how the boss works, which is great when you are going to do normal mode. Now, for me, it was my first time going through the dungeon. It probably took me more like half an hour to 40 minutes, but I would say that you could complete this dungeon in story mode in about 20 to 25 minutes, and that would be including the boss fight. So for my story mode run, I did only get 238k for the boss chest. So you can actually get the unique drops from story mode. I'm sure they are extremely rare, but it is possible. For the just dungeon chest, I made about 2.2 mil. So overall, that is roughly 2.4 mil. So really, you're not expecting too much from story mode. There is a chance at some unique drops, but again, it is probably really unlikely that you are going to get one. Now, for my normal run, I did do a duo run with my friend David Wang, and it went really well. The run probably took more like half an hour, maybe 40 minutes, so somewhere in between there. And it was a duo run, so we did successfully complete that with about a 7-minute Zamorak kill time, which I think is pretty decent. Now, the loot we got from Zamorak on normal mode was much better. We got 2.8 mil. I did decide to reroll that, go for a unique, and it turned out to be 2.76 mil. So still, it seems like that is the consistent amount that you're going to be getting. Right around 2.5 to 3 mil seems to be what you can expect from just a common drops from Zamorak on normal mode. Now, I did also complete a trio kill as well with Pika and Leo, and as you can see, I got a 2 mil drop and re-rolled into a unique. I got the Codex of Lost Knowledge. It is listed for about 400 mil on the Grand Exchange. However, we did end up converting it to the Greater Death Swiftness Ability Codex, and that was sold for just over 1 bill. So again, with normal mode, this unique loot, it is much more common than story mode at least. So there is a big benefit there that is tough to be weighed when comparing story mode versus normal mode. And obviously, just because of that, normal mode is going to be the better mode to do, mainly because these unique drops are easier to get in normal mode versus story mode. And also, after completing 3 Zami runs, the total elite dungeon chest is up to about 15 mil, so basically you're expecting around 5 to 6 mil per elite dungeon run just from the mobs in the elite dungeon. Now, comparing the two modes, at least for the runs that I completed, as you guys saw, I made about 2.4 mil in one run on story mode, which took approximately 30 minutes for me, but could be done in 20 to 25 minutes. And then for my first normal mode run, I made 6.5 mil in the dungeon chest and 2.8 mil in the boss loot for about 9.3 mil in one run. And so basically that is what you can expect from just an average normal mode run at Zamorak, where you don't get a unique drop. So we don't quite know the drop rates for this boss yet, so it is tough to tell, how different the unique drop rates are in story mode versus normal mode, but it is pretty obvious that they are much more common in normal mode. So that being said, it does look like normal mode is the way to go if you can defeat the boss. Now, story mode, it is fairly easy for some high-level players, so I would say it is quite accessible, and if you are a mid-level player, you probably will be able to do story mode just because that 90% damage reduction. There's nothing wrong with doing it. I mean, 2.4 mil in about 25-30 minutes, that's not too bad if you are a mid-level player, especially when you get to enjoy some pretty good PVM content. So there's nothing wrong with story mode for those mid-level players, but if you are able to do normal mode, then that is definitely the way to go. And so anyway, guys, that is all I have for you in today's video. I just wanted to make a quick video comparing the two modes. Of course, we don't know too much about the drop rates and everything right now, so it is tough to make a really in-depth comparison. But when we do get those rates, I will make sure to comment them down below. Now, we usually don't get them for a while, so I wouldn't expect them anytime soon, but they should be revealed at some point. Anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video, and good luck fighting Zamorak. It is a really fun boss, and I've had a ton of fun fighting it already. And the fact that I did get a unique drop already, basically on the second day of release, is pretty awesome, and I was really excited about that. Also, just again, shout out to David Wang for doing the duo with me, and Leo and Pika for the trio. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.